Every city you see, your home, your workplace, your history, was built on a promise. What happens when that promise becomes a lie? Here are 9 of every city so horribly designed they should be wiped off the map, explained in 10 minutes. Number 9. Jakarta, Indonesia, sinking city. This is a city that is literally disappearing. A mega municipality built on a foundation of mud and fatal ambition. The hard truth is, Jakarta's crisis is entirely self-inflicted. Rapid, unplanned development covered wetlands with concrete, eliminating the natural water sponge. But the true killer is groundwater pumping. Because the city's piped water system is inadequate, millions of residents and businesses drill illegal wells, aggressively draining the underground aquifers. When you take the water out, the ground collapses. With rising sea levels, this isn't a future problem. It's a constant, terrifying reality. The sea is walking inland. The government is relocating the capital to a new city, but 30 million people cannot simply move with it. If Jakarta is drowning in water, the next city is begging for a single drop. Number 8. Phoenix, USA. The Desert Mirage. Phoenix, Arizona is a sprawling urban mass carved out of the Sonoran Desert. This is the 5th largest city in the United States, and its sole purpose is to deny its environment. Temperatures regularly blast past 43 degrees Celsius. Phoenix's design is a classic example of climate denial. Its wide asphalt roads and endless housing developments create a severe urban heat island effect, trapping solar energy and preventing the desert from cooling down at night. Not only that, its existence relies entirely on water diverted from the Colorado River and stored in the rapidly shrinking Lake Mead. Population growth, golf courses, and massive air conditioning systems demand water that simply isn't there. Experts warn that the city's growth is utterly unsustainable, resting on an illusion of infinite resources in a place that receives less than 10 inches of rain a year. The lack of water defines Phoenix. The lack of space defines our next stop, where the very concept of urban density has become a weapon against its residents. Number 7. Dhaka, Bangladesh. Density nightmare. Dhaka, Bangladesh is one of the most densely populated cities on Earth. Over 20 million people are packed into an area so small that more than 40,000 residents occupy a single square kilometer, turning daily life into a physical struggle. Dhaka grew too fast, too chaotically, and without any public planning. Its infrastructure, drainage, sewage, and roads was built for a fraction of its current population. The sheer volume of people has defeated basic physics. Traffic is constant toxic gridlock. It can take hours just to move a few miles. Housing is impossible, leading to vast informal settlements where disease spreads effortlessly. The city is a machine that manufactures constant chaos. It is a place where too many people in too little space have made the city functionally obsolete. Dhaka is destroyed by too many people. Brasilia, on the other hand, was destroyed by a single blueprint. Number 6. Brasilia, Brazil, the airplane city. Built from scratch in the 1960s, it was meant to be a modernist utopia laid out in the shape of an airplane. The city was designed by architects, not by people. The focus was on aesthetics and government efficiency, separating everything into hyper-specific zones: government, residential, commercial. Brasilia outlawed organic growth. By separating housing from work and shops from schools, it created vast dead zones and made walking impossible. It forced residents into cars to perform every single errand. The planned anti-congestion city is now plagued by traffic jams, and its wide avenues feel sterile, isolating, and utterly devoid of street life. It is the perfect lesson that a city is an ecosystem, not a sculpture. When function is sacrificed for form, the city ceases to serve its people. Brasilia failed through too much planning. Cairo failed because of zero planning. Number 5. Cairo, Egypt. Uncontrolled chaos. Cairo, Egypt. One of the largest cities in the Middle East and Africa, yet struggling under the weight of sheer, relentless growth. The metropolitan area holds over 20 million people, and its historic infrastructure has been completely shattered by uncontrolled expansion. Cairo suffers from endemic traffic chaos. The system of roads, bridges, and limited public transport was simply not built to handle this volume of cars, microbuses, and motorbikes. Traffic is a corrosive force, slowing the entire economy and eating away at human energy. The crisis feeds directly into the air quality. Millions of idling vehicles and unregulated factories have earned Cairo a reputation as one of the most polluted megacities in the world. Cairo's pollution is created by its people. The disaster in Las Vegas is unbelievable. Number 4. Las Vegas, USA, the desert vampire. This city is the ultimate spectacle of denial. A glittering city of entertainment built in the driest, hottest major desert in North America. Las Vegas is an enormous, high-demanding tourist machine that exists only by siphoning water from the lifeblood of the American West, the Colorado River. Its core problem is extreme water scarcity. The city's existence is defined by its ability to steal water from a shrinking source, Lake Mead. Suburban sprawl, countless lawns, and the massive cooling systems needed for casinos and hotels create an endless demand that the environment simply cannot supply. But what you don't know is that Lake Mead is hitting historical lows, exposing the bathtub ring of where the water used to be. Las Vegas is not just unsustainable, it's a parasite city. It drains resources from an entire region for the sake of its own spectacle. Las Vegas is draining the region, while Lagos, Nigeria is drowning in its own unmanaged expansion. Number 3. Lagos, Nigeria, uncontrolled sprawl. This is one of the world's fastest growing cities, a place where the sheer pace of arrival has utterly defeated any attempt at planning. Over 20 million people are packed into the metropolitan area, with thousands more arriving daily seeking opportunity. This rapid, uncontrolled growth is the city's fatal flaw. Lagos is the definition of urban sprawl without infrastructure. Farmland and wetlands are constantly converted into informal neighborhoods built without proper roads, drainage, or utilities. The city is a vast, unorganized patchwork. Traffic congestion is constant. Public services are stretched past breaking point, and during the rainy season, poorly planned neighborhoods flood easily. Though Lagos struggled with sprawl, Detroit struggled because it was too specialized to survive when the sprawl stopped. Number 2. Detroit, USA. Economic monoculture. Our urban flaws aren't always about heat or water. Sometimes the design is economic. Enter Detroit, Michigan, a city built entirely on one industry, the automobile. This city was perfectly designed for the 20th century. Its infrastructure, its transport, its housing, it all revolved around the growth of manufacturing economy. This design created an economic monoculture. When the industry collapsed, the city had no other source of support. Massive population flights left behind vast tracts of empty land, abandoned homes, and expensive, decaying infrastructure meant for millions more residents. Detroit is a functional failure of scale in reverse. A city that had the resources to be great, but failed because it was too specialized to pivot. Detroit shows us a city that died from the inside, but Venice is dying from the outside in. Number 1. Venice, Italy. The impossible jewel. The most beautiful failure on earth. Venice, Italy. Built on over 100 tiny islands, its foundation of ancient wooden piles is a centuries-long testament to defiance. Venice's romantic design is now its executioner. It is constantly being undermined by two catastrophic forces: natural subsidence, the ground sinking, and global sea level rise. The city's original foundation is increasingly unstable. What was once an occasional nuisance, the aqua alta or high water, is now a permanent threat. While engineering marvels like the Mosaic flood barriers attempt to fight the inevitable, they are only delaying a physical certainty. Venice is a magnificent human experiment that has reached its expiration date. Which of these cities do you think is in worse condition? Let us know in the comment section below. While you're at it, kindly like this video and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.